Welcome to the Empowered Soccer Society, where we believe in working smarter, not harder, so you have more time and energy for the things that truly matter. Each week, we share a powerful strategy with a new guest expert to help you achieve more with less effort. If you want to get these weekly tips, subscribe to the channel, follow the podcast, and be sure to sign up for our weekly email newsletter. Everything is linked below. Let's get into this week's tip.
Hello, my name is Bao MC Yang. I am a website strategist and the author of The Warmth of Ambition, a bi-monthly newsletter for those who crave a balance between thoughtful business strategies and meaningful personal growth. Fun facts about me: I applied to my dream university when I was 18 with zero backup plan and I got in. And after 12 years, another one. After 12 years of searching, I intentionally found and married my husband within 5 months. So why am I telling you all this? Because these experiences taught me a method that helped me achieve my wildest dream, and I believe it can help you too. This Slacker hack of the week is called Beyond Smart Goals, the intentional approach to growth and success. And we're going to learn in this mini workshop how to shift the focus from specific, measurable, and arbitrary goals to setting meaningful intentions that align with your desired growth and success. So what are SMART goals? SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, or relevant, and time-bound. For example, I want to sign 3 new clients by the end of next month, earning a total revenue of 10K by reaching out through Instagram DMs. They are widely popular, but I have a couple of issues with them, starting with the realistic part of it. Or to determine what is realistic, you need data on what works, what doesn't, and in what proportions. Data that often isn't available when you're just starting out. For example, how do you know if like 3K a month, like, is it realistic? Is it enough? Is it not enough? Is it a stretch goal? Is it keeping you small in your comfort zone? Sometimes even if you are experienced and you have industry benchmarks, it's sometimes difficult to really know. And what the risk is that you might end up setting an arbitrary goal, and if you don't reach it, usually you won't blame the method but of setting goals because it's so popular and so widespread that you will blame yourself instead. And the second issue that I have with that is that it tends to prioritize external outcomes. Despite all the science and the metrics we want to put in, there's only so much you can influence. Algorithms are constantly changing. The economy is not stable. The rise of the AI and other unforeseen factors can definitely influence our business results. And when you anchor your focus on external results only, it can lead to overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. And finally, I also feel that, knowing your numbers is very essential in business. They provide value and insight, and direction. But should they be the only one you base your goals on? This isn't to deny the marketing principles, they work, and this isn't to deny the reality of money. My intention with this workshop is to offer an alternative or complementary option for those who are looking for more peace of mind and meaning in the goals they are setting. And instead of setting SMART goals, I like to concentrate on the things I have influence on me and my skills. I like setting a goal by setting an intention. And intentions focus on who you want to become and the internal processes you can control rather than external results. For example, instead of saying, I want to make that much money with this many clients by the end of the year, I focus on who I want to be and what skills do I need to reach that goal. For example, I want to shine from within. Why? Why saying I want to shine from within with zero scale regarding the result, effort, or time might work better than a measurable time-bound goal? Because goals are not just about outcomes. They are about the person you become along the way. If your goals were just about the money, you would dream about winning the lottery. And the fact that you want a thriving business indicates that you care about who you are and how you contribute. And this is why setting an intention is a very good way for you to support that ultimate goal. It doesn't ignore the results, but it helps you build the necessary foundation for you to achieve that dream. So what are intentions? They are about how you want to show up, the process you're going through to reach that goal, the effect you want to have or give on others, and who do you want to become. This is about embodying the qualities that bring you to the ultimate goal. These are examples from my own journaling. In 2023, I had to process a big traumatic event. So I wanted to show up in my business and in my personal life. So I felt that I needed to be gracious and grateful and authentic. And the things that I needed to discover for myself is to become more intuitive and to use this intuition in my own business. And in 2024, my intentions were all around being more confident, shine from within, decide from within instead of turning outwards for solutions. And in both those years, my goal has always been to replace my corporate salary with my business income. But I felt that, it translated through this type of intentions. That's how I translate it. And I chunk it into small intentions because I felt comfortable with it more than with a SMART goal. Anyway, how do you do this? It's quite easy. It's an easy process. You reflect on those questions. What is your big goal? How do you want to achieve it? The skills and qualities that you need, and who do you want to become to achieve it? And you journal on them. You make a list. You free-flow write about them. And for each goal, I would recommend you to come up with 10 to 15 item on your list. And then you can do as I did. You can divide them in 3 categories. The overall intention, meaning who do you want to become? Because they give you the tone for the year or for the chosen period. Things you need to discover for yourself. These are the how. These are the how. This is you embodying that person. Like, how does it translate in your everyday life? And then you can also divide them in a 3rd category, which are the skills, the what. These are concrete intentions that are almost measurable, like I want to write faster or more efficiently, effectively, etc. And for example, if your goal is to have a regular 5K months, you might need to grow your audience, create consistent content, and show confidently. And you can come up with, here are examples of intentions you can come up with. I want to be able to do a reel on the fly, to have lots of real ideas. I want to be someone who likes talking on camera. I want to be able to show up regardless of how I feel about my face or my body. And one thing you need to be, one thing you really need, that is necessary for you to set great intentions that will keep you motivated through the year, is to be honest with yourself. Part of the process will be easy to do. It's easy to uncover the skills. For example, I don't have the skills. I want to have it. But when it comes to who you are and who you can become, it's like facing your pitfalls. It might require more time, more effort, and more courage also. So you gotta be honest with yourself, because yourself best. No one is gonna come to you and be like, oh, this is what you have to work on. And you know what your pitfalls are. So be honest about these questions, like what is keeping you small, and who do you have to become to move forward, and how also. The reason why I like this hack so much is that it is grounding, and it is a practice of letting go and surrendering. And I absolutely love that, because I am someone prone to codependency, meaning that I have an extreme need for validation, and I'm also prone to perfectionism. That's my favorite coping mechanism. And this approach helps me focus on my growth and my energy. Focusing on becoming the best version of myself so that my ideal clients recognize me when they see me is grounding. It turns me inwards, and it helps me stay in my own energy. And I am building resilience at the same time. And it is a practice of surrendering, because it relies on the thought that the right people will see you for who you are and will want to work with you. So you don't have to over-explain and overgive for them to truly see you. They will know. And it's amazing for me, who is a perfectionist and an overgiver. And finally, it also rely on the fact that what goes around comes around. So it means that you don't have to be everywhere. And you also, by setting an intention, it also means that somehow you agree with the fact that there is a little bit of magic out there. And if you show up with the right energy, the right people will find you. And the best example I can give you is How I Met Your Mother. No, not your mother. My husband. How I Met My Husband. I wanted to have a healthy relationship with someone who not only appreciates me in my ups, but also in my downs. Because of my rich cultural background, I knew I wanted to be with someone who was international. But the thing is that, like where do you meet those people? Like they are often on the move, right? So I decided I'm just going to do my thing. If I want to be with someone who is emotionally healthy, I have to become it myself. I have to work on my pitfalls, on my codependency and everything else. And I will also just continue what I love doing. I'm just going to do my thing and continue hiking. And in a word, I decided to become the person I wanted to date. And I wasn't even stressing about being on all the apps, on the dating apps, or going out all the time, because I had this conviction that if I do my part, the universe will do its part too. And there's a little bit of magic out there that works like this. Eventually, I reinstalled Tinder, and I wasn't really looking for a relationship, but there he was. Everything I had envisioned: kind, emotionally intelligent, open-minded, even a hiker. And we clicked, and the rest is history. So by focusing on becoming the person I wanted to be with, I attracted the right partner for me. And the same principles applies in business. When you focus inward and align your business with your values, this is where people come naturally. They will find you, they will see you. But a few tips for you. This isn't a trap to gaslight yourself. Don't turn it into a reason to bury yourself for not achieving some ideal or perfect version of your intention. This process is purposely designed without measurable results, because every step is a step forward. The goal isn't to become perfect. Instead, we aim at becoming the person we need to be to achieve our goal. And if you're worried about losing sight of your intention, make them a daily practice, revisit them often, journal about them, reflect on them, or simply read them every day. And I would also encourage you to practice discernment. Ask yourself, do I need to go deeper? Should I commit to something more intensive, like one-on-one coaching or therapy? And also, if you've reached a place where you feel ready to move forward, trust that judgment. There will always be more to work on, and that's the nature of growth. So don't let the pursuit of personal development become a reason to stay stuck. Just be good enough at this moment to take the next step. So once you're starting working with intention, some things will probably pop up, including imposter syndrome, perfectionism, codependency, and a lot of fears. For a while, it will look like all you do is work on yourself and that there are many things to overcome. But, stay in the course of action, stay in the arena, stay focused, because eventually the mountain you need to overcome will shrink to a point where you can move past it. And one thing I want to say is that those things, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, and everything, they will always be there. But when I say that you overcome it, it doesn't mean that you have 0% of it. It just means that you won't let them lead you. They are part of your journey, but they are on the bus of it. And just like this TV series from the early 20s, they are not the boss of you. Work on them just enough to keep you going. On the bright side, there are hidden benefits to setting intention and working with them. Not only you will overcome the previous list to a certain extent, but you will also most probably gain the following superpowers along the way. The ability to try and fail, the ability to learn from your mistakes, the ability to learn from others, to embrace the path, however long and torturous it is, the confidence to shine from within, the ability to be your own compass, cheerleader, friend, and coach, etc. And so it's a huge thing. And just to finish, here are your takeaways. I really want you to understand that intentions are really about how you want to show up and the process you want to follow to achieve a dream, the effect you want to have or create on others, and who you want to become. Setting an intention is about embodying the qualities that move you towards your goals, making steady step-by-step progress to become the person who can achieve your dream. Business is a beautiful journey of self-growth. It is very tough at times. More often than not, we need to dig deeper to be able to move forward and achieve our goals or dreams. But I'm confident that everyone here is able to make it. It may take some time and there are no quick fixes, but be there, show up and do the work and please enjoy the ride. If you enjoyed this workshop and want to stay inspired, I invite you to explore the Intentional Business Toolkit. It's a free media audio series that guides you through tools to align your actions with your intentions and build. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Bao MC Young. Keep the momentum going. Have a wonderful day or week or month or year. And I hope to see you in your inbox very soon.
We hope you enjoyed this Slacker hack of the week. Remember, smart work beats busy work. Until next time, stay empowered, stay slacking. If you want to do a good deed of the day and help us grow the channel and bring you even more amazing content, leave us a comment, subscribe, leave us a review, do all the things. We'll see you guys next time.